I just got off of Zoom. And I'm sorry I'm late. I told you guys I was going to be late. But welcome to Night Talk. So if you are up, come on in the room. Can you just get up and come on in the room? You're in the bed. Just cut on your computer, your laptop, and come on. Because we're going to have a good time tonight. And if you're not on here, we still going to have a good time. Because this is Night Talk. You don't want to miss it. You never know what we're going to be talking about. But welcome everybody. We welcome each and every one of you to come in the room. We welcome you guys tonight. We really, really do. We welcome you guys tonight. And we had a good Zoom tonight. We had a great Zoom. And we ended it in a prayer for the Brown family. They lost their father. So we want everybody to pray for the Brown family. They lost their family member, and pray for Kasha. She actually, they're waiting to hear if her uncle gonna make it or not. What's gonna go on with him. We just need to lift people up in prayer every day. And you also need to check on your family members. Check on them and make sure everything is going good with them. Make sure they're all right, and always pray for your family. Show them love when you can, Lord, because we don't never know the minute, the second, the hour, they might not be here anymore. And so check on your family and let them know you love them. Because the Brown family, they lost, the children lost their dad. He had a car accident and he died. And this is somebody that's on the Zoom with me, so pray for the Brown family and lift them up in prayer, because we all then lost somebody in our family that we loved. We all have. We lost somebody that we love, that we care so much about that we don't have anymore. But we do have them in our heart. We have their memories in our heart, in our soul, in our head when we think about them. That's why it's important to love your family when you go around your family. When I go around my family, my mom not here no more. My dad is not here no more. But when I go around my family, I hear my mama in some of my siblings. I see my daddy in some of my siblings. So it's good to just pray and love one another, because we just don't know when it's our last time on this earth. We don't know that. So pray. Just stay prayed up. Hey, Jan Jan. So pray for the families. And tonight, I'm sorry I'm late. I just got off of Zoom. So I told you guys I was going to be late, because on Mondays and Wednesdays I have Zoom. And I never know what time I'm going to get off. So I'm off now, and I'm here now. And our topic today, we ain't given the topic yet.
There ain't nobody in the room.
Okay, we're going to wait till some more people come in the room. We got 24.
Is it 24?
It's 24 peeking, so you count them too.
Oh,
You're supposed to add them to your thing. Okay.
You want to?
So we're waiting for some more. We'll wait for some little more to actually sign in. We have 25. It's showing 25, but we need some more people to actually come in here. Sign in, come in, click on it, click that bell. Click that bell. Remember, click that bell. You want to shout out, you want to be highlighted. Hit the super chats. Come on, guys. Come on in and let's do this thing. You want me to shout your name out? Give us super chats, and so you can be highlighted in green. And we appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you like, share this video if you like, but come on in the house. Come on. We got 32 on.
Okay, if they got a specific question, they can hit the super chat.
You got any specific question, you can hit the super chat so we can read that.
Mm-hmm.
If you got any kind of show you want us to do, hit the super chat and we can do that. Give us a suggestion about what you want to hear next, what you want us to talk about. Hit that super chat. And guys, we just appreciate you. We appreciate you if you hit it, and we appreciate you guys for coming on here and being a part of Night Talk. And tonight our conversation is about...
Welcome to the Terrordome.
And basically what we're talking about tonight is how people use psychological warfare against you to trick you and manipulate your mind and get you to acting other than what you're supposed to be acting.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, they trick you. They lie to you. They use all kind of trickery and then
To get you to do
and then
stuff.
You end up developing some type of syndrome.
Yes.
Any kind of syndromes. We're gonna discuss them syndromes too. A lot of things
Yes.
that the psychologists discuss with you, and you have some type of syndrome, and we're gonna talk about that.
Yes.
How they use that to manipulate you and mind manipulate you, really.
Because they do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah,
Some people not aware.
You can do it people do it in relationships. People do it for the world. They trick
They
you.
do.
Yeah, they got us all manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
It's psychological warfare.
True.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's what we're discussing tonight.
And someone say the people under the spells. Yes.
Thank you. That's
yes,
right.
that
That's
is
right.
true. They'll be up on that spell.
Spell, yep.
That's true.
Actually, we all up under a spell.
We are up under some kind of spell.
Spell, yep.
That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
That's good.
Hey,
You use your mic.
hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
See? There you go.
Hey. Yep.
It's 10 o'clock night time is the right time.
Yeah.
The only sound is fancy putting it down. I'm walking the walk.
Yeah.
Keeping it hard like asphalt.
Yeah.
Night talk connected to the streets like the sidewalk.
Night talk.
It's time to blow your mind.
Yeah.
It's
Night talk.
It's
Yeah.
one of a kind. It's
Night talk.
Conversation
Yeah.
for your elevation.
Night talk.
Spread facts throughout the
Yeah.
nation. It's
Night talk.
It's time to blow your mind.
It's night talk.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah. It's night talk.
Conversation for your elevation.
Night talk.
Spreading facts throughout
Yeah.
the nation. Que pasa? Fancy what I say.
What's happening?
Que pasa? Fancy what I say.
What's happening? Yeah.
What we talking about? Night talk. It's time to blow your mind.
It's night talk.
It's one of a kind.
It's night talk.
Conversation for your elevation.
Yeah.
Night talk for
Yeah.
throughout the nation.
Yeah.
Fancy, you ready to start the show?
Yeah.
Bluetooth mode.
Don't cut it off.
Radio mode. Awesome mode.
Okay, that's all right. You good.
Okay, guys, thank you for coming on again.
Yeah.
And tonight our conversation is, for those that just coming on late.
Welcome to the Terrordome, about psychological warfare, how people trick
Yes.
you, manipulate your mind, and get you to do things that you don't normally do. Even advertising is a form
Love
of
you too.
psychological warfare.
Exactly.
How they advertise stuff to you.
That's
And how
true.
they give you suggestions, all kind of stuff to make you do things you don't want to do.
Yes.
Make you act a certain way. You
Yes.
develop all type of syndromes and
Yes.
stuff. And you get all kind of mental illnesses from all this stuff.
That's right.
Even PTSD is part of that. I was in the military for a
Yeah.
long time. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people that got that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's a lot.
A lot of stuff going
A
on.
lot of stuff going on, and
Got it.
and
Yeah.
like I said, you can look in the news today, see it's a lot of mental illness going on.
It really is. A lot of
Really
stuff
is.
that's
It's
going on in the world.
Yeah, it's really bad.
A lot.
Yeah, it's an epidemic right now.
Thank you.
Without the mind stuff going on.
Without measure to the answer to heaven on earth for all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Y'all can see Fancy got her mic out tonight, so we
Yes, I got my mic
so we testing
tonight.
her mic out, so we
I normally don't use it, but he charged it for me, so
so you can hear her better and everything.
yeah, so y'all can hear me better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So yeah, you got to be careful out there because there's so many people running games and so many people doing stuff that they ain't got no business doing. And nowadays you can buy some items in the store and you get them home, they already open up. Like I bought some milk in the carton, you know, the one that sit on the shelf. I bought some milk And when I got the milk home, I was gonna, you take the little top off. It's in the little carton, and you take the little top off. And when I took the little top off, the little pull tab was already gone. It wasn't there. So somebody opened that up, and I don't know if they spit in it because people are so cruel. I don't know what they did, but I know what I did. I poured it down the sink. I didn't take it back to the store. I just poured it down the sink. And it was only $1.29, but that's not the point. Is that somebody opened it up in the store for another customer to come buy it. People just do things. That's what we're talking about. They do things, and it's all around us. People don't care about nobody. It is so sad how people nowadays, they living in this world, and they living like the world that they live in. They part of this world, and they want to be really show that they really the part that they want to show that this is what I'm doing.
Well, by you going to the store and opening up some milk and it's already open, that's a form of psychological warfare because somebody did it.
Yes.
So the next person can have some kind of mental breakdown just from,
Yeah.
That's going to affect you.
Because it was open.
It's going to open. So you was like, oh man,
I'm not drinking that.
I'm not drinking that. Or if you
I'm
make
not
it
cooking
home
with it.
and then and you drink it by accident, you weren't paying attention. Oh man, did I drink some poison?
Yes.
Anything,
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna mess with you psychologically.
Yes.
But the main syndrome that we're talking about when people be messing with your head,
Yes.
is called.
Mm-hmm.
Dixon, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. You can tell them.
Okay, we wanted to everybody hit the thumbs up for Dickerson. This is his birthday today. Happy birthday to you, and I hope you had a wonderful day. Happy birthday.
Yeah. But the main syndrome we're talking about is Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome is a proposed condition or theory that tries to explain why hostages sometimes develop a psychological bond with their captors.
Mm-hmm.
And so why do people develop a psychological bond with people that mistreat them, beat them down,
Exactly.
do the dirtiest things to them? Because that's going to allude into some other stuff.
It is. It really is.
Why do we, people have that Stockholm syndrome even in their relationships?
True. That's true.
Why do you have a psychological bond with somebody that beat you?
That's right. Or somebody that mistreats you, period.
Period.
Okay, we have Janice in here. Janice highlighted. Thank you, Janice. Thumbs up. She said hit the thumbs up and ring the notification bell for Team Fancy. Yes. Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Shout out to Janice.
In the house. And it said there are 4 key components that characterize Stockholm syndrome.
Exactly.
Hostages develop a positive feelings toward their captor.
Exactly.
Just like if you're in a relationship, you develop a positive feeling toward if you're a man, if it's a man and a woman in a relationship, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend,
right,
and say the husband is beating the woman, beating the brakes off of her. But you talk to the woman, tell her she need to leave. She said, no, but I can't. I love him. You see, we know that.
I want to be there with him.
We know somebody in our family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that is a form of Stockholm syndrome.
It is.
You got feelings towards somebody to treat you very, very bad.
Or even not that. If you got somebody in a relationship with somebody and they're very controlling, and you giving all the love, but they don't know how to receive the love, and they don't know how to treat you. The more you love them, the worse they treat you. The more you give them, the worse they take from you. That's the same thing. It's the same thing in relationships. Go ahead.
It says no previous relationship between the hostage and captor. A refusal by hostages to cooperate with the police and other government. Government authority. Hostages believe in the humanity of the captors, ceasing to perceive them as a threat when the victim holds the same values as the aggressor.
Yes, and someone say
you the victim, but you thinking like the aggressor.
Yes. And someone say it is to separate you from love,
Thank you.
whom is God. Yes.
That's right.
Thank you so much
That's
for
right.
that. You are right.
And so they say another name. They got different names for Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, they got several names.
They got one called Uncle Tom syndrome.
They do.
They do. I didn't know that. And then what that is, that has to do with slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you something about Uncle Tom that you probably didn't know either. Because we think Uncle Tom is one way, but he actually is totally different.
Yes.
But Uncle Tom syndrome is where the so-called slaves develop a love for their master.
For their master.
Yeah.
Like vice versa.
Like,
the women and the men did.
Mm-hmm.
The masters.
Yeah.
Whether it was a woman or the man that was masters. They did that.
Well, the master ain't got nothing to do with the Stockholm syndrome. It's you.
Okay, come on.
Because if you the slave or you the one being mistreated, you got the syndrome. They the aggressors. You see what I'm saying? So the aggressor, he don't care nothing about you no way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's you're in the bad way. You the one getting treated, beat down or whatever.
Yes.
But you developing love for that person that's abusing you.
That's right.
You said they whipping you, they treat you less than a person, and all that kind of stuff. You know, they was perceived with that as well. But you know, and like I say, a lot of people trade tricks with people, try to manipulate them, and those type. You know, because some people got that pimp, and some guys got that pimp mentality, and they treat their woman like
as
that
such.
as such.
They treat them like that.
And so that's a mind game.
It is.
It's a mind game that people play with you to manipulate you, and that's a form of Stockholm syndrome as well.
It sure is.
Mm-hmm.
It sure is. And why everybody on here, those that are mothers, those that are aunties, those that are babysitters, those that help sisters and siblings raise their children, happy Mother's Day to everyone on here. Happy Mother's Day. And so, let's pray for the ones that mothers have went on. But remember, you have them in your heart, you have them in your soul, and in your mind.
Yeah, a famous Stockholm case was, this is back in the 70s. They kidnapped a girl called Patty Hearst.
Yes. Yes, I remember that. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you some history of the KKK since y'all here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
We appreciate all our viewers.
Yes, we do.
But Patty Hearst was the granddaughter of publisher William Randolph Hearst. You know, they got big money, right?
Uh-huh.
They kidnapped her in the 70s, right?
Sure did.
It was the hostage, the ones that kidnapped her were the Symbionese Liberation Army. It goes some like guerrilla warfare type group, right?
Yes.
And they had her for a minute, right? And next thing you know, they robbing banks, and she in there robbing the banks with them. Mm-hmm. And she done fell in love with her captors.
Yeah, deep in love.
Deep in love. And that's Stockholm syndrome. Mm-hmm. That's Stockholm syndrome. When you fall in love with the person that
Abusing you.
That's abusing you. Mm-hmm. You know, like this KKK person. I guess we.
Yeah. 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 Some people just don't have nothing to do. And
well,
this is what we're talking about tonight. People like that. That's what we're talking about tonight.
See, that's a form of mental.
It is. You're in that category.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you're on here.
See,
and we're gonna lift you up in praise. Oh Lord, bless this child.
Yeah, that's
in your name.
That's a form of psychological warfare. Because we supposed to get all flustered.
Yes.
Because he said he was the KKK.
No, we're not as
I said, man.
We're not frustrated about that.
You think you the first KKK person I done met?
Yes, you're not the first.
You ain't gonna be the last. So. Okay, thanks for coming. And enjoy the show.
Yes, enjoy the show. You need to learn something. Stay on here. Good place for you to be. Lord led you here for a reason, KKK.
Yeah, because you know, the captors will develop sympathy for the ones.
Thank you, E.T.
That's the aggressor, the ones that's put them in captivity.
Yes.
You developed a sympathy for somebody that's really beating you bad. Cause I done heard it from a lot of people. You especially hear it from women that's in abusive relationships.
That's right.
You really hear it from them.
Yeah, somebody say no one should be hitting anyone.
Nope.
That's right.
Nuh-uh.
He said that's 100%. He said he learned that the hard way.
Yeah, nuh-uh.
Yeah, you got to keep your hands to yourself because in a relationship, you got to realize that their mom and dad have already raised them. They don't need you to raise them. They already been raised. You have a better relationship with anyone if you love and show love. You receive it. You're already receiving it, but you don't know how to show it. And a lot of times people that don't know how to love is because they never really been loved themselves. Because we act the way we grew up. The way our parents brought us up, a lot of us, that's how we act. Because that's the way mama acted. That's how daddy acted. That's how things went on in my household. I watched this stuff go on. This how I was brought up. So if you being nice to me and I'm your wife and you being so nice to me and every chance you get, I don't want to do nothing. I'm just mean to you. I fuss at you all the time. I'm just upset all the time over nothing because that's the way I was raised. I was raised that way. But just because you was raised that way, you don't have to stay that way. You can change like in the blink of an eye. You can change your focus and you can do something different. You don't have to stay the way you are. Change. Because this world, the way it is, baby, sometimes nobody knows when they're going or coming. No one knows when they're going or coming. It's just sad. It really is. And somebody says it's a war of flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. A war of spiritual weakness in high places. Yes.
Yeah. Kings and principalities.
Yes, and it is. That's what it's about.
Like I said, the title of our show is Welcome to the Terrordome.
Yes.
And basically, this is how the song started. It said, I got so much trouble on my mind, I refuse to lose.
Refuse to lose.
I got so much trouble on my mind.
On your mind.
On your mind.
Think about
and
it.
He's talking about he's being attacked. It said the crew to you to push the back to black to attack. I mean, they being attacked, right?
Yeah.
And that's putting so much trouble on his mind.
Exactly.
And when you have the trouble on your mind, you make mistakes.
You make mistakes. You got to correct them.
You develop syndromes. You develop mental illness.
Yes.
You get all kind of stuff. You might have to start taking pills and all kind of stuff. He said ways to blaze your brain to train you.
Yeah.
To train you.
Yeah.
To train you to do what they want you.
Yeah. They can do that.
And so then I'm saying, for now, I'm going to know how to avoid the paranoia.
Yes.
Avoid it. And see, basically what we do, we trying to give you what to look for when people are trying to manipulate you, trying to put you in position. You know, this world plays tricks. You know, like the song said, my mind's playing tricks on me. They done told us everything pretty much that we've been told is pretty much is a lie.
A lot of the things.
A lot of things that we've been told is a lie. And it's up to you if you want to know the truth.
Yes.
You got to go find it.
That's right.
Like the truth will set you free.
Yeah, because when we was growing up and coming up, our parents taught us from what they learned from their parents. That's the way we was brought up.
Yeah.
What mom and dad did, it's what grandma and grandpa did.
They just pass it on.
And they pass it on. And the same thing, we're going to pass it on to our grandkids, the way we raised them. And then they're going to pass it on to their children. It just repeats. It goes on and on. Because as I said on here before, you can watch your children. If they're grown or if they're teenagers, you can watch them and see some of the things that they're doing. You'll be like, I did that in high school. And my daughter is doing, look at her. How she rolling her socks down and tucking them in like that. I did that all the time. And she never seen me do that, but she's doing it. You just be surprised. But don't be surprised because it's a repeat. It repeats itself. That's what it does. It repeats itself. Guys, we have to live this life to the best we can and living a good life. Be nice to people. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Give them understanding when they don't have any. Forgive them if they bump up against you. Don't be ready to fight them. And they say, oh, I'm sorry. No, you bumped up against me. You bump up against me again. I'm going to have a problem. Stop bumping up against me. What's wrong with you? I said I was sorry. I don't care what you said. We can do this now. Avoid problems like that, because people sometimes are just of the world. And I say that to say they living in this world and they don't care. They're lost. They're lost because, as you can see, the world is flipped now. It's different. It's just totally different. And somebody say, I thought I was a loser getting online on a Wednesday night, and then I see you get online, and I realize there's another level of loser. Okay. You shouldn't talk about yourself like that, sweetie. Don't do that on not on here. Don't talk about yourself like that.
We don't believe it.
We don't believe in that.
Look, if you come on,
And there's a lot of kids on here, because
Yeah,
when you say stuff like that, you acting like a 10-year-old, so you must be 10.
now you got a syndrome.
Something's going
You
on
got
with you,
form,
and I'm gonna just pray for you.
You might have
I'm gonna pray for
You
you.
might have PTSD.
Yes.
You got some kind of psychological syndrome.
Yes,
That tells yourself that you are.
That's
a loser.
right.
And anybody else got to be a loser around you because you feel you're a loser.
somebody say he got jokes.
That,
Yeah, that's okay. Because people do stuff like that, and that's okay. That's your way. But I'm glad you on here, because you might learn something. You might learn how to treat somebody. Don't come on here low grading people and talking about people. Because we're not no loser. That's something we're not, and we don't claim that. And I release that right now in the air. I release that right now. Because it's just, but this is a part of it. And we're glad we online so we can help people like you. That's what we online for, that we can help you to do the right thing and to know better when you're doing something wrong, to just wake up and know that, hey, that's wrong. That's wrong. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be doing that at all. It's not right. I don't even know these people. So why would I come on here and low grade them? What's my reason? What am I getting from it? And that's enough talk for you, because we don't want no more of that. We release that right now. But
did not know.
Go ahead.
If you learned something new within this video, share and leave a comment. Have you ever used the term Uncle Tom to label a sellout? What if I told you that the real Uncle Tom, Josiah Henson, was far from a sellout? Born into slavery in 1789, Henson witnessed the brutalities of slavery firsthand. Despite the adversities, he rose to a position of trust, which he used to escape to Canada with his family in 1830. In Canada, Henson didn't just settle, he thrived. He founded a black settlement and a school for fugitive slaves. He became a Methodist preacher, a conductor on the Underground Railroad, and even served as a military officer in the British Army. So the next time you hear Uncle Tom, remember Josiah Henson, a man who turned his life of hardship into a beacon of hope for others. Let's reserve our respect for Uncle Tom.
Did y'all get something out of that?
okay, we've been using the word Uncle Tom
For a lot.
for us, who we call the sellouts. Okay, that's a form of psychological warfare. Now, why? That man wasn't even close. He was a 360 opposite
Okay.
of what we're using that term for.
Okay.
So somebody had to give that to you.
Yeah, in order
and
for
tell
you to
you
use
the wrong
it.
facts about it.
Yes.
Because they didn't want to pump that man up.
Yes.
Because he's
exactly.
been a beacon of hope to all the slaves, all the black people, and that would have turned everybody's life around if they had heard about Josiah Henson, the things that he did, and everybody would emulate him. But instead, they knew what that man was, so they said he was kissing the white folks' tail, he was this, he was that.
Doing that?
He did none of that.
That's right.
And so that's why they gave us that term, in order to downgrade him, so we can continue to downgrade ourselves.
That's right. Come on now.
That's a form of psychological warfare. See,
Because a lot of people don't know that.
whenever somebody trying to get in your head, they'll tell you something, tell you go look over here,
Yes.
but they'll get mad if you go look on your own over here,
That's right.
because they want to tell you what to look for. So that's why I always tell Miss Fancy, look, Well, if they going this way, I'm going that way.
That's right.
If they going down, I'm going up.
That's right.
They going left, I'm
You
going
sure
right.
do. That's right.
I'm not going to do what everybody else doing because I know 9 times out of 10, they don't know.
That's right.
They don't know. And then I had to check them to see if they
That's
know.
right.
Yeah, because I'm not following. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I ain't going to follow behind somebody. You ain't going to, what my daddy used to say, if they jump off a cliff, you going to run behind them and jump off the cliff?
That's right. Somebody say Billy Goats would bump heads,
That's
would butt
right.
heads
That's
with each
right.
other.
So
And
all I'm saying is to everybody.
That's right.
Black people, white people, everybody.
everybody on here in the
Clean out
world.
your ears and open your eyes. These people that you following are running game on you.
That's
they
right.
They're running mind tricks on you.
That's what they're doing.
It's psychological warfare.
Thank
They're
you, yours.
manipulating
Thank you. They are. They're
They are
manipulating you.
manipulating you.
That's what they're
All this
doing.
election stuff.
That's part of it.
With the Cheeto head person, that's mind game.
Yes.
All this stuff. All
Yes.
this stuff is mind game.
That's what it is.
In your relationship, somebody manipulating that's mind game. They playing tricks on you.
Because we live in a fiction world.
This ain't real.
It's not real. It's scripted.
Now, all this stuff is scripted.
Everything is on TV. You watch everything is scripted. Even the news is scripted.
Look, you turn on the 6 o'clock news everywhere in the United
Exactly.
States, they all reading the same script.
Everybody's saying the same
Same
thing.
thing.
The same thing. Everyone is. You can expect rain in the morning.
All
From
of
6 to 10, rain, thunderstorms, heavy wind, tornado possibly,
Hey.
touchdown.
If you don't believe me,
Same
go on
thing.
YouTube and
Same thing.
punch up 6 o'clock news script.
Yes,
And they're going to show you different news stations from all over
That's
the
right.
US. They're going to be reading the same exact script.
and that's why the 6 a.m. news is the same as the 4 o'clock news. The 4 o'clock news, all of them are the same at 5. The same at 6 o'clock. It's the same, reporting the same thing over and over and over again. It is scripted. Everything. These shows we watch on TV, scripted.
That's why we
It's not real.
That's why we always say woke. They see them telling you woke is a bad thing now. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. And somebody say English is a foreign language. And people under spells by standing how to spell. Yes.
Yep.
Under English and spelling.
Well, you can put yourself on your
Yes.
own spell.
You
By What you
can.
say, what you speak into existence. You
Yes.
manifest that stuff.
You manifest it. We talked about that on here. That's why when you ain't got nothing to do, the ones that's on here that trying to say ugly things, you ain't got nothing to do, go back and watch the night talks because it might lift you up and help you in a way you need help right now. You need help. Because we talk about all kind of things on here. And that's what this is about. We here to lift people up. We don't come on here. We real. We don't come on here to tear nobody down. We come on here to lift people, up. And
right.
so they can walk through that door they trying to get open for them. Because if you live the right way and do what's right by yourself and by others and run with the right group of people, doors will open for you. They will open for you if you do just those little things. Those doors will open up for you.
Yep.
You just have to believe and do what's right. And stop wanting to just do ugly things and wanting to just be the clown everywhere you go. Because everything is not funny. Sometimes it's time to put your clown suit, take it off and fold it up and put it away and be a real person. So you can get that respect that you're looking for. And you can get the right friends around you. Because that right there, that ain't the way to go. That's not the way to do it. Somebody say when you see that you are the only one thinking all of your life, you will see that you may be under spells by, yeah, that's true, or understanding how to spell if you are not from England. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's still, it's just, I'm glad people are on here. I'm glad you're making comments. I'm glad you're saying stuff. But still, look at yourself. Sometimes we go in that mirror. Before we get to the mirror, we judge everybody else and talk about everybody else. But do you look at yourself? I know when I get in the mirror, I look at myself. And then if I'm upset about something, and that barely ever happened, but if I am with him or something, I say it to myself in the mirror first. I say, oh no, I can't say it like that because that don't sound right. That don't sound right. I can't do that because I do love him. That's my husband. I love him. And we all make mistakes. We all ain't human. We just human. So, hey, you got to look at yourself first and pray for others.
Yeah. Hey, all our property, a lot of our popular fairy tales and little stories.
Yes.
Look here.
They spell.
Okay, now look at Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Beauty and the Beast. This is about a girl to fall in love with a lion.
Exactly.
All right.
Scripted.
Is Beauty and the Beast Stockholm syndrome?
Okay.
The original Beauty and the Beast did suffer from Stockholm syndrome. She developed feelings for the beast under duress. He had him alone,
Yes.
unsupported, rather than through genuine connection.
Yes.
So he put it in that isolation
Yes.
to force her to go with him.
Yes.
Because she ain't had nobody else around.
Someone has a question for you.
Yeah, people do that
Yes.
too. What is that saying? All right, what's the deal with gangs?
Yeah. Or is it biblical?
We're not talking about gangs tonight.
Okay, if you want us to have a talk about some things, somebody made a comment, you're going to have to get that highlighted, super chat it, and then we will discuss that on our next show.
And you got to stay on
Because
topic.
that's a good conversation right there.
Yeah, but stay on
But
topic.
stay on topic. When you come on here, stay with the topic. We appreciate that.
Yeah, she developed feelings for the beast under duress, alone, unsupported, rather than through genuine connection. However, the story has been altered for modern audiences. Elements of Stockholm syndrome have all but vanished. They took it out, but that's how she fell in love with the beast.
Exactly.
He put her under duress. Kept her alone by herself, so she had to fall in love with him.
Yeah, somebody on here say that your God loves you, as you say, the truth, or maybe rejecting him, because it seems that what he tells you is lame. You either offer the world or offer God. That's from England.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, they in England right now?
Yeah.
Okay, God. Where we getting all these people from the UK? What part of the UK are you from?
Yes. What part of the UK you come from? And hello. And somebody else say, so when you're mad, you have to not be mad. So others and what you're telling is about that I'm sorry for what I said. No, I'm not saying don't be mad, but you need to be mad in another way. You need to let that madness go. Because sometimes madness is just not good. I'd rather be happy than be mad. That's why I say I'm not really mad, but when you got to talk to somebody, somebody say, wait a minute. It's from England. What to expect? What to expect? They from England, yeah.
What to expect?
Yeah.
From what?
From them being from England, what to expect?
Oh.
What do you expect? Because they're from England.
Nothing. I used to live in England.
And somebody say, I'm from the Philippines. Welcome.
Oh, okay.
Welcome from the Philippines.
All right.
Welcome. We're glad to have you. Welcome.
I never did make it to the Philippines.
He never made
I
it.
went to Thailand instead. I went to Thailand.
Okay. Somebody say it's from, okay. From the Philippines is in the house. Welcome. But guys, yeah.
Yeah, when you're in these relationships, check it. A lot of the symptoms, you attempt to help the abuser.
Yes.
You help the abuser to abuse you.
Yes.
And you happy about it. You happy to
You happy about it. And how you help them abuse you? Because you stay in that relationship. You stay there. You don't leave the relationship. You stay there for whatever reason you stay in that relationship. You know what the reason is. You don't want to leave that relationship for it can be anything. It can be because he pays all my bills. It can be because he loves me so much, but yet he mistreats you whenever he wants to. But you stay. You stay in that relationship. You have to remove yourself. Remove yourself. You need to get out.
Look,
Just remove yourself.
they say Detroit so bad. Detroit got a Detroit syndrome.
Yes.
It's so bad in Detroit.
I'm from Hawaii. Welcome, Hawaii.
I've been to
Woo!
Hawaii.
Welcome, Hawaii.
I used to go to Hawaii all the time.
Somebody says that ain't Jamia. No, whatever. Y'all got jokes tonight. That's okay. Bring the jokes. We just glad to have you on here. So bring the jokes. It's all good. Because we don't carry that up here. We release that. You're on a good channel. You bringing those jokes? Come on. Somebody say sold into slavery by understanding how to spell.
What? Now, what is that supposed to be?
They have nothing better to say. Okay, they don't have nothing better to say. And the other comment, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that at all. Y'all stop coming on here talking about yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. Somebody from Waynesburg, Mississippi in the house. Wayne.
You know what you're displaying is a form of mental illness.
Yeah.
Okay? You got some type of disorder.
Yes, exactly. Why y'all so negative? Because you not. I got jokes too. That was funny. But guys, we're serious on here. Let's keep it up. Let's keep things going. We got a lot of children in the house tonight. A lot of kids in the house tonight. Yes, and we ain't talking about that either. We ain't talking about a lot of things that you're on here saying. We ain't even talking about that at all. At all. But guys, you just need to change yourself, change your life. Change your life. You'll be so much better off. You'll be happy. You wouldn't be on here saying what you're saying. Change your life. Because you're unhappy and you're in some type of situation. Change your life. It's so easy to do. Focus on the right things, not the wrong things. And somebody say, to be a slave, one must agree. For those that feel their ancestors were slaves, agree to be slaves. They agreed to be slaves. For you are the only one thinking all your life. Somebody say black is crazy 100%.
Is that Kanye? Kanye on there?
I don't know. Is that Kanye?
Kanye, you on there? But no. If you talk about physical slavery...
Oh, thank you. Somebody said my husband is hot. Thank you.
Oh, if you talk about physical slavery, Kanye said no, that was not a choice. But what he was trying to say is mental slavery. Yes. Which can apply to anybody. Mm-hmm. You can be mentally enslaved. That's what this Stockholm syndrome is about. That's right. That's what it's about. You mentally enslave yourself. Somebody say, please give them advice on life. Yeah. Life. Well, in life, you have to choose which direction you want to go. Exactly. Do you want to follow the crowd? You know, do you want to be the popular crowd? Because 9 times out of 10, those that are popular are the ones that ain't doing right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. A lot of times, you stand out if you travel the road less traveled. Mm-hmm. Now, you might not have as many friends, but you'll find out later on in life that people weren't your friends no way. They wasn't. They was there for other reasons. Yeah, they was there for other reasons. Believe that. You'll find that out when you get older, but you got to go through all that kind of stuff. You know. That's right. Life is just keep living. Yeah, you keep living. Life is what you make it. And you decide which direction you want to go in life. Don't let nobody else decide it for you. That's right. You decide. If you're married, you and your significant other decide. That's right. Where y'all want to go. Don't let no outside forces, don't let nobody run no psychological warfare on you, no mental tricks, mental slavery, whatever. That's right. Because see, a lot of this got to do with your mind. It does. You got to have a strong mind in order to make it. And what the Bible says, you got to have a renewing
That's right.
A renewing of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You got to renew
And you
it.
do.
Yeah, you do.
And you do.
Because you can just play follow the leader, follow in behind these people, and then you end up at a dead road.
Exactly.
Dead end road.
Mm-hmm.
No, with nothing at the end of it.
That's right.
Yeah, so make your way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And do it the best you can. It's no formula. You have to find each individual have their own each individual path.
That's right.
Everybody doesn't follow the same path in life.
Everybody have a different path.
Even when you talk about God and spirituality, that is your own personal relationship. That's your own personal relationship with God. Because what it tells you in the Bible, my personal Lord and Savior. So your spiritual journey is yours alone.
That's right.
Because you go to church and you worship with other people, but your spiritual relationship that you have with God is yours. That's personal
right.
relationship.
It's a personal relationship.
And that's yours and yours alone. But when you get to church or whatever, yeah, you communicate and you worship with others. But at the end of the day, that's your personal relationship.
Yeah, with him.
Yeah, and so everybody's is different.
And everybody think different when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody's is not the same.
We're not on one accord with each other. We're not.
You know, we all part of the same God. You know what I'm saying? But each journey is different. You know what I'm saying? But we all have that in common. That spirituality. God.
That's right. That's right.
That higher force, that higher power. Whatever name you choose to call it still comes from the same source.
It does. It does.
You see what I'm saying? It comes from the same source. And so see, a lot of the psychological warfare is when they use religion to divide and conquer everybody.
Exactly.
My religion better than yours. Yours ain't nothing. You got to worship this way. Y'all on your knees. You supposed to be standing up.
Look, our pastor talk about this.
You didn't pray enough.
Yes.
You supposed to pray 15 times a day to the east. And you just did 12. Y'all stuff ain't right. You letting women preach. Y'all wrong.
That's right.
Y'all going to hell.
That's right. Come on
all
now.
that kind of stuff. I ain't got time for all
That's
that.
right. Come on, preach, man.
I ain't got time for all that drama. That's drama.
That is drama.
That's trauma.
That's it.
Ain't nothing godly about none of that.
At all. In no shape, form, or
guess
fashion.
what? God ain't sanctioned none of that mess. You did.
You brought that.
You sanctioned that. God did. God ain't sanctioned none of that.
And by him saying that, that's just like the people coming on here with the ugly comments.
Yeah.
God didn't sanction that. He's not part of that. That's what you're doing. You on here putting his people down, putting us down. We're his children too.
It's like when they tried to tell you that slavery was okay because they said it was okay with God.
Yes.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. It's not.
God ain't sanctioned that.
He didn't sanction that at all. You sanctioned that.
That's what a man did.
A man did that.
Yeah.
And y'all follow suit.
And y'all follow suit.
That's right.
And so they take certain passages out of the Bible and use them to enslave you.
Yeah. To keep you in that stage. To keep you right
one
there.
And you that said we black because we was cursed. That's a lie.
No.
See, all this stuff is a lie.
It sure is.
Psychological warfare. Used to downtrodden you, keep you below, keep you downtrodden, keep you at the lowest level.
That's what it is.
But the Bible says you're going to set the captives free.
He sure did.
And hey, what is that? Black means...
Don't read it. Don't read it. You can just read it to yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to some people.
Yes.
But
we're going to acknowledge y'all's comment. We're not going to waste our show.
You got to know.
Trying to acknowledge what you're saying when you're just wrong and you're just ugly and you're very disrespectful.
Well,
we're not gonna.
Out of darkness comes the light.
That's right.
Can't be no light without no dark.
That's right. If you close your eyes, what do you see?
Dark. And then when you open them, that's when the light comes in.
And when you open them, you see the light.
Everything started with dark.
That's right.
Black first.
That's right. When you turn your lights out at night, what do you see?
Darkness.
When you walk outside after 10 o'clock at night, what do you see?
Dark. It got to be dark before it's light.
Before it's light. Woo!
Look, they don't.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! To that right there.
They call that hole
Hallelujah.
up in the atmosphere. They call that a black hole.
A black hole. That's what they call it.
And really, that's
right.
That's another word for matrix, which is in the Bible, which means womb.
That's what it means.
And see, so what the women got, y'all have a black hole, a matrix.
That's right.
It
That's
gives
what you
birth
got.
to the universe.
That's right.
And it's black.
And it's black.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is, and that's what it shall be. That's what it's always gonna be.
And that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Cause see, the man would try to trick you and intimidate you and lie to you to throw you off and tell you what they tell you are, but you got to know
That's
who
right.
you are. God is in you.
He's in you.
The church is in you. Christ is in you. All that is within you. If anybody try to tell you that anything spiritual is outside of you, they lead you in the wrong direction. You got to go inward. You got to go inwardly.
That's right. You
got to
do.
go inside.
And I do love myself within. I love myself within.
Yeah. You have to.
You have to, because if not, if you don't love yourself, you don't know how to love nobody else. You don't know how to respect people. That's why we have comments on here that's coming on here the way they are. Because they don't respect themselves.
They don't respect themselves.
And as Miss Janet say all the time, God have no respect of a person.
Yeah, and it shows.
And it shows. That's
shows.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. It shows.
It shows.
And so we're just gonna ignore them and just keep doing our show.
Cause every time I say that, I just remember back from the words of Maya Angelou. When people show you who they are, believe them.
That's right.
When you did that, made them comments, I believed you.
Yeah.
So I know what to do with you. I know who you are. You done told me who you are in less than 5 seconds.
Yes.
You see
And
what I'm
that's,
saying?
and that's sad.
That's sad.
Because that means you represent nothing, not even yourself.
You falling for the technology.
That's right.
You under the spell. You see what I'm saying? You fell for the psychological warfare.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's on you. We living in the land of the living, not in the land of the dead.
That's right.
We deal with life.
Exactly.
Not death.
That's what we deal with.
We deal with life.
And there's a lot of things going on in the world, and it ain't just one race. It's every race.
It's every race.
It's going on. It's everybody.
It's everybody.
This new world, it's about everybody.
Look,
it ain't saying that, you in Japan, they don't do that. Oh, in England, they don't do that. Oh, in Texas, they don't do that. In the United States, they don't do that. They do it everywhere.
Hey, look,
it's everywhere.
We own a global economy now.
We are.
This is a global economy.
It's
now.
everybody.
So everybody taking a part in this. Not just because like anything going on in the world now, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
You just can't say America now. Excuse me. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
That's why we're talking about this psychological warfare.
Because that's what's going on right now with everybody.
Because see, they've been using the tricks of the trade on us for years and it's been working.
Yeah.
But the spell is being broken. People are waking up.
That's right.
The spell is being lifted.
That's right.
The veil is being lifted. We are no longer in the matrix.
That's right. And as the Bible says, there's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
It's definitely not new now. It's all out in the open. Everything is out in the open.
It's
everything.
See, people that told so many lies, there ain't nothing to lie about no more.
True.
Yeah, so now the truth got to come out whether you want it to or not.
And we said everybody. We said every race. Every race. That means everybody in the world, whether they blue, brown, yellow, white, whatever they are. We're talking about everybody, the entire world. Yeah. We didn't say one race. We said everybody.
Everybody.
So don't be in. And you know what we're going to do tomorrow?
We're all interconnected, whether we want to be or not.
Tomorrow we're going to come on here when we get some free time. And we're going to have a show. It ain't no show. We're going to have an open path. We're going to answer questions. These questions, we're going to answer them tomorrow.
The best we can.
The best we can. From our understanding. And we might do that Friday.
Yeah, we do that Friday.
We're going to do that Friday for the show. We're going to answer the questions from tonight's show. We're going to do that Friday. That'll be our night talk. So if you gave a comment, you might want to come back and see what we got to say about your Pacific.
Q&A.
We're gonna have a Q&A. We're gonna talk about your comment.
Yeah, but we're gonna be talking about actual things.
That's right. We're not
Now, if
playing
you come on here
games. We're not
talking
playing
silly
games.
and having silly questions, we're not gonna answer that.
Exactly. Because as I say, we got a lot of kids on here tonight. We have a lot of children on here.
Yeah.
And we know that. And I know Miss Janice is busy in the comments because there's a lot of kids on here need to go to bed so they can get up and go to school in the morning. We're teachers. So I know you're on here playing and you need to stop. And that's enough of that because we're moving on with what we're talking about. We're going to move on. We're going to move on with what we're talking about. Because people need to hear this.
Yeah.
And when you come on this channel, we are real. We didn't come on here to pray. To play. We came on here to lift somebody up. We came on here to give somebody a different direction than where they're going. We came on here so other people can know how to get their doors open. They've been trying to get this door open for years and years and years, and they can't open that door. We are here to help them to be able to open that door. We're here to tell them they need to repent on that sin that they did. They need to change their life. They need to come from that dark corner and come into the light. They need to move forward. They need to ask him up above to lift me up, carry me, open those doors for me because I can't open them anymore. I can't do it no more. I'm saying things and I'm doing things, Lord, that I know I don't need to do. And I know you ain't proud of me. I know I'm doing the wrong thing, but if you can just help me, let me stop and straighten me out and say, this is the road I need you to take. I need you not to go right. Because there's evil down that road that's waiting on you. I don't need you to go left because there's bad people over there that's going to ruin you, make you worse than you are. I need you to go straight. And you just follow me, follow my footsteps. And that's what we need to do sometimes is follow the Lord's footsteps. And following his footsteps is being aware of his words, listening to his words, and becoming a follower of him, and knowing inside your heart that this is what I need to do to change. So when you do that, your door is going to open. That door you've been trying to open for 10 years, it's just going to open for you all the way for you to walk through and get your glory. And then another door you've been trying to get open, it's going to open for you so you can walk through and get whatever else you need. It might be your new car. It might be to be better in school. Whatever, to be a better husband, a better wife, to love my children more, to appreciate what you've given me. Because if you don't appreciate it, he's going to take it away. It can be the one you say love you so much, but you don't really love them. You're just using them. He can take them away from you. And then what? What do you have then? And all your doors is doing this. Close, lock, close, lock, close, lock, close, lock. And then you're not getting nothing. You don't have anything. And then that's when you're going to really look at yourself. That's when you're going to say the things that you need to say that, oh, Lord, I remember when I did that to my teacher. Oh, Lord, I remember when she just kept, she's so sweet, and I just kept throwing paper at her when she turned her back. I was making loud noises, throwing things on the floor. I was doing all that, Lord, and I'm just sorry. I'm sorry, Lord. Change me right now. Change me. Make me a better person. Change me. That's when your door is going to open. You better wake up and stop playing these games. And I don't care if you 10, I don't care if you 30, I don't care if you 80. Stop playing games because it's older people that still living that life.
That's right.
And they don't grow up. They still out there on the playground playing games.
What y'all is playing is you want us to bond with you on your trauma.
Come on.
On your drama. We don't bond.
That's right.
On drama. We don't bond.
That's right.
On trauma. What you experience
Thank
in your
you,
life.
Janice Hamlet.
You learn.
Yes.
You got to learn helplessness.
That's right. Come on
You
now.
learn that somebody taught you how to be helplessness. See, you
That's
have
right.
that in your body, and that's why you're displaying those type of things toward us.
That's right.
Because you feel helpless, you feel traumatic, so you want everybody else to feel your trauma and your drama and your helplessness.
Exactly.
And a lot of women, we don't like this, they experience battered women's syndrome, where they battered. They love the person
You
that's
welcome.
battering.
That's
them.
right. They love it.
And see, we don't want to bond on something like that.
No.
You shouldn't bond on something when somebody's getting abused.
No, you shouldn't bond on
You
that.
try to help them, help them.
Yeah, help them to pull them out. Bring them out of
Bring
that.
them out of that.
They in a dungeon.
They're in a dungeon.
Bring them out.
That's a form of Stockholm syndrome.
That's a form of it right there.
And here's one, and this is one for us melanated people. Internalized oppression.
Okay?
We pass it from generation to generation
Yes.
to generation to generation.
Come on now.
You should want your kids to not be as scared as you.
No.
Don't pass that on to your children.
No.
Don't have them frightened
No.
like that.
Tell them the truth.
Tell them the truth. I know we got a lot of defense mechanisms to help us survive in this
Yes.
world, and we need that. We gotta know how to survive, but don't have them being out here scared, because all you do, you just internalize the stuff. You turn on yourself and you turn on each other. That's what happens. You turn on yourself first,
Yeah.
and then you turn on each other. Because when you look in the mirror, you don't like what you see.
That's right.
That's internalized oppression. That's a form of Stockholm
Yeah.
syndrome.
So you come and hurt other people.
Because you hurt.
Because you're hurt. You're hurt.
You're oppressing yourself.
That's right. That's what you're doing.
That's a form of mental slavery.
But I'm going to just pray for you.
Yeah,
All of you that's on here, I'm
And
just going to lift you up in prayer.
you should want to get out of that.
You should. Just
So,
lift you up in prayer.
Ask yourself, are you the aggressor? Are you the oppressor?
Yes.
If you are, you ain't you in the wrong spot.
That's right.
Now a lot of people feel that's the way you're supposed to run life. If
It's not.
Cause see what they say, if I beat you, I won, so it's mine.
Yeah.
I beat you up and took it, so it's mine.
It's mine. That's mine.
Take it back.
Exactly.
So then that's how we internalize all this stuff. Because, we don't do nothing unless it's violent. It's all about violence and stuff.
A lot of people think that.
They
That's
think
what it's about.
They think that's how it is. If I can take it from you,
I'm going to take it.
I'm going to take it.
It's mine. It belongs to me.
Land, 40 acres and a mule, whatever.
Yes, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Your life. People don't care.
Your organs.
That's right. They don't care.
Your organs in your body.
Yeah, they don't care.
I'm going to take them too.
Yeah. Your possessions,
Yeah.
they just take them.
They're going to take them.
They don't ask.
They're
They
gonna
just
ask.
take
They're
it
just gonna take
away. Like it don't mean nothing to you. They just take it away. They take things that meant something so dear to you. They just take it away. That's like out here where we live. People have lost things. Our neighbor, and y'all probably remember her. I asked y'all to pray for her last year. Somebody, her son made her a cross. And she had some movers to move some stuff without me calling names or anything or saying anything. Move some stuff. And they took things that were dear to her heart. Her son is deceased. He's not here anymore. He made her that cross. She can never get that back. And you want to offer her a little bitty money for it? Ain't no money worth it. Because you took something dear. When you did that, you took a part of her soul. You took a part of her heart. She can't talk about it without tearing up. So that's what I'm saying. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Because you're going to see it again. It's going to come back strong, and it's going to hit you very strong. You're going to see it again. So stop mistreating people in your relationship. Stop mistreating people because you don't like them. Give them a chance. You so up here with your attitude, ain't nobody got to walk on eggshells because you're going to get upset. You're going to get mad. Who are you? That person got feelings too. That's what I'm saying. You got to wake up. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Doors will continue to open for you. And that's why you always in a mood, because you don't know how to treat nobody. But you want everybody to walk on eggshells for you. You want everybody to treat you like you're the greatest person in this world. And you're not.
And you're not.
You're not. You're not the greatest person in the world. You evil.
It's called,
you need help.
It's called creating a false narrative.
That's what it's
It's
called.
a false narrative. It ain't real.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm the best son. No, you ain't. We know you not. But just because you said it, we supposed to believe it. We supposed to go along
Yes.
with it. And see, a lot of people do.
Yeah, a lot of people go along with it.
They just gonna go along with it.
They're just going to make it do what it do.
They just gonna go along with it.
But you got to do better because this world is so changed. It's so cruel now. This world is so different now. You lying to just walk up to somebody and say something ugly to them and keep walking, and they lying to take out a gun and just shoot you in the head.
They doing it.
They doing it.
See, that's why we talking about psychological, mental illness.
That's why we talking about it.
Because these people's waking up, killing their families.
The whole
it ain't
family.
nothing.
The whole family. It was just a man not too long ago. He was going around stabbing people. In a mall, just stabbing people.
Some dude in
stabbing them for no. He didn't even know him for no reason at
Atlanta
all.
had a dang sword running around the street.
Killing people. That's what I'm saying. So watch your steps when you out here. Watch how you treat these other people. Watch what you say to people. Nowadays, you can't say nothing to people. People have guns and they license to carry, and they don't care about who you are. They would use it on you.
We in Texas, we ain't got to have no license.
That's right. We ain't got to have none.
Just pass the background.
That's right.
That's it. Wild, wild west.
And they carrying these guns. I seen a man in Kroger one time, and then a woman came in, and she was strapped, had it on her side, had both of them. She had the what you call it?
The holster.
The holster on her, and it was pink. And she had some pink boots to match, and she had 2 guns on side of her, 2 of them. And walked right past the manager. You think he said, ma'am, you can't? No. He didn't say nothing to her. And what if you in the store? The one on here with all this ugly talk. What if you on the store and you make fun of her, say something about her paw? Because it's happening. That's why we're telling you, be kind to people. Don't do that. Sometimes it's okay to let somebody get away with calling you out of your name and trying to fight you, like what happened to me.
Yeah.
I came home. She went home with a bad attitude. Boyfriend probably jumped on her.
Whatever they do, that's something they do every day.
That's something they do every day, but I'm just saying to say this, I made it home. I made it home. I'm alive.
Okay. Because I'm going to talk about Uncle Tom again.
Go ahead.
Uncle Tom wasn't what we thought he was. And then if you go on YouTube, you listen to Dick Gregory talk about Uncle Tom. He got a whole different. He said Uncle Tom was a shapeshifter. And what the shapeshifting means in spirituality terms.
Yes.
Okay, shapeshifting requires the ability to transcend your attachments. In particular, your ego attachment. Get rid of that ego.
Yes.
Attachments to identity and who you are. If you can get over your attachment to labeling yourself and your cherishing of your identity, you can be virtually anybody, which means Miss Fancy was in that Walmart, right?
Yes.
And so when the people came, she shape-shifted.
I did.
Yeah. And so even though the girl was acting fool, she identified with the girl at the same time.
Yeah.
So even though the girl was acting crazy and they was trying to make trouble with it, her frequency allowed her to get out of there unscathed.
To leave.
And that's what Uncle Tom did. He helped all these slaves get free, he moved to Canada. If you listen, it was an episode of the Boondocks, really they were telling you about Uncle Tom.
They were.
There was a story about when he went to Canada and all that, he was great-great-grandfather or something. But if you got that ability and your frequency is high,
that's right.
You can virtually get out. You can move mountains. You can get people to go along with things.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
And you're not tricking them.
Nothing like that.
You ain't tricking them, but you just using what you got.
Yeah.
To help things, to make things better. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so Uncle Tom made things better.
Sure did.
Even though they told us he did.
But he did.
They hid the truth from you because they didn't want you to know that. They wanted him to be somebody you look down upon, so you wouldn't, emulate what he did. He did great things in bad times.
He really did. And it was at a bad time.
Yeah, that man was he was a general in the dang British
Yes.
Army. I mean, that dude.
And he opened doors and ways for other people.
Wrote
And
books,
that's right.
everything.
And that's what you need to do.
And then they wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin, and they used that to make him out to be something else.
That's right.
But no, that man was great. And see, and you can be great too.
You can.
And see, if we quit trying to go at each other so dang much, but see, that has a lot to do with our mental illness. We all stressed out.
Yeah, and it's our mental state.
That's our mental state.
It has a lot to do with that.
Our mental state has a lot.
And then it's even the foods that we eat.
The foods that we eat.
And we're going to do a show about that. It's the foods that we eat.
And the medications that you're on.
That they give you.
That prescription medication. That's why everybody...
It's not good.
Look, that's everybody around looking like zombies.
Yeah, walking in the store like this. I see it all the time.
All the time.
See it all the time.
And so when you have some kind of issue with somebody out there, they don't have no conflict resolution. They going from 0 to 100
That's
real
right.
quick.
And then you going from 0 to 100.
They already on edge.
Then what?
They already on edge.
They already there. So then what? There's a bad fight breaking out.
Just that quick. Over nothing.
Sad. So sad.
Look, I think we saw somebody fighting on some dang cookies.
We did. Over some cookies.
Or you didn't move out the way. My cart was here first.
Yeah.
Dumb stuff.
Move. I was here first. Really?
Look, the Boondocks called that moment.
They sure did.
A nigga moment.
They did. That's what they called it.
They called it a nigga moment.
They sure did.
When you act
when you act like that.
When you act like that.
It's almost time. Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but hey, you got a choice. If you know you got issues, you know you got mental issues, you know you got problems, you have to take charge of your own life.
You do.
You can cure yourself.
You sure can.
All you gotta do is
you can do it.
You can do it.
You gotta work on yourself.
You gotta work on yourself.
Your stability, your insides, and wanna be a better person.
You gotta want it.
You gotta wanna change, and you'll be so much better.
You can't say, "Oh, this how so and so."
No, people receive you better when you change, because when you, just like y'all came on the site, some of you, with the comments you brought. You done already gave me a bad outlook on you, towards you.
No.
But hey, your first appearance is everything. I don't care if it's online. I don't care if you're walking in a store. I don't care if it's your first time at this school. I don't care if it's on a date meeting somebody for the first time. Your first thought, the first time you open up your mouth, that's what counts. And I'm going to say this. My brother, he works at an airport. And he told me he met the most beautiful woman in the world. He said, "Oh my God, sis, she was so pretty. She was beautiful." He said, and then I went to talk to her and she was coming my way. So I said, "Hey, how are you doing?" He said, and she just started saying ugly words. And talking ugly, and her whole attitude changed. He said, and then the most prettiest woman in the world to me became the most ugliest woman I've ever seen. And that's what I'm saying. Do the right thing.
Them insides count more than that outside.
They do. They do.
I know that ain't what society tells you, but they do.
But it does. Because I'm going to tell you something. I worked one time in a salon with this lady. And this lady was not a very good looking person at all. I mean, she wasn't pretty. She wasn't ugly, but she was sort of in between the pretty and the ugly. But let me tell you something. When she opened up her mouth and started coming talking to me when she didn't have a customer, she would come over and sit because the chair was empty on side of me, and she would talk to me, and me and her got to talking. We went to lunch one day, and you know what? Her ugliness changed. So she was the prettiest woman I had ever seen. Because that was her outside shell, but her inside, her heart, when she talked to me, and how she loved her children, and how she loved her friends and other people, she had a good spirit. She just became the most prettiest woman in that salon, the most beautiful thing I ever seen.
Look,
that can change you.
Yeah, this might be ahead of some of y'all time, but it's entertainers that not the best looking people, but you wouldn't know it. Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand could sing.
Oh, thank you.
Could sing people under the table.
She could.
But she never was no pretty woman.
No, she wasn't.
But the way they treat her, they act like she's the best looking woman in the world. It's because something that she exuded. Her frequency.
That's
her
right.
attitude. Bette Midler is another one. Bette Midler wasn't no pretty woman.
She wasn't. Somebody want us to sing when we sing.
Oh, we getting ready to do our thing. Yeah, but she's another one.
Hello from Brazil.
Brazil, all right.
In the house. Hello.
I was trying to go down there. I didn't get to make it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Que pasa?
Yes, what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm going to sing this little piece of this song since people are on here and think this is racist and whatever. It's not. And I'm just going to sing a couple of lines. That's it. Here we go. God made me. He made me who I am. God made me. He made me who I am. He made me. He made me. Matters if I'm white, if I'm Hispanic, if I'm purple, if I'm from England. Matters what color I am. If I'm black, whatever I am, he made me who I am. And I am victorious because he made me who I am. And I thank him for making me who I am. You can't change me because I am who I am and I love who I am and I walk in my faith and I don't care what you say, the bad things you say, you just build me up some more to be more than what I am. And I thank you because God made us in his image. He made us who we are. We all are different. Ain't nobody the same. Our DNA is different. Ain't nobody the same. Our appearance is different. Ain't nobody the same. You understand? He made you who you are. Yep. Be thankful for that and give him a thanks by treating people right. Stop disrespecting people because you just want to, because you think this is cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's saying a lot about your character. It's saying a lot. Because how would you like somebody, if your mother or your father had a channel, somebody to come on their channel with that? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
with that nonsense. It's such a nonsense. It's such a nonsense.
Yeah. Hey, you got another song?
What?
I don't know. You got something we can sing together?
Like what?
What we know together?
I don't know. How about spiritual?
It ain't got to be.
It ain't got to be spiritual? Well, honey, I don't know. It's time.
Yeah, it's about time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to answer these questions Friday night.
Yeah.
So you come on here Friday night.
Yeah, we're going to do a Q&A Friday.
And it will be at 8 because I don't have Zoom. I only have Zoom on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And it normally start at in the evening, but sometime it carry on, and it carried on tonight. But we had such a wonderful class. I got to pray. I prayed for the Marie family, the ones that have lost family members.
Yeah, the
Brown family. Keep them in your prayer. His family, he left his family. He was in a car accident today, and he died, and he left his children behind. So, that's a loss, and that's a heavy loss. So I prayed for them, that, hey, the Lord just lift that family up right now and let them go where the help come from. The helps come from the hills of the Lord, from the mountains, through the rivers. God is going to be their shoulder that they can lean on. And so I prayed for them, and I prayed for this other lady on the Zoom. Her uncle is in the hospital right now. They calling the family. They don't know if he's going to live or is he going to be gone. But that's up to him. He makes the last decision. And I prayed for another lady on there because her friend stole something dear to her, took something from her, and he's going to go and make a lot of money off of it. But I told her, God always put a ram in the bush. And she's going to be okay. Because it's something he didn't want her to do anyway. Let him have it because he got something better for her. We just have to stay prayed up and pray for people and treat people the way you want to be treated. Because you can get further with love than you can with hate and showing people disrespect and being miserable. And I just lift everybody up on here. Everybody, Lord, that has something to say ugly tonight, dear Father, I lift them up. I want to put them in your hands. Touch them right now, and whatever's dwelling inside of them or whatever's wrong going on with them, dear Father, take it out and strengthen them and make them a new creature under the sun. These things I ask in your name. And it's time for us to get out. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Hey, hey. Yeah. I said, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I said, hey.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Time is the right time.
Hey.
The only sound is
Hey.
fancy putting it down.
Yeah.
I'm walking the walk.
Yeah.
Kicking it hard like asphalt.
Yeah.
Night talk connected to the streets like the
Yeah.
sidewalk.
Night
talk. It's time to blow
Yeah.
your mind.
It's night talk. Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
It's night talk. Yeah.
Conversation for your elevation.
Yeah.
Night talk for
Yeah.
facts throughout the nation.
Yeah. It's night talk.
It's
Yeah.
time to blow your mind.
It's night talk. Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
It's night talk. Yeah.
Conversation for your
Yeah.
elevation.
Night talk.
with
Yeah.
facts throughout the nation. It's all about the family.
Yeah.
It's all about the friends.
Yeah.
It's all about the ones
Yeah.
who've been there to the
Yeah.
end. It's all about the good.
Yeah.
It's all about the bad.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Cross on the wall. Don't get mad.
It's
Night
talk.
talk.
It's
Yeah.
time to blow your mind.
Yeah. It's night talk. Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah.
It's
Night
talk.
talk. Yeah.
Conversation for your elevation. Night
Yeah.
talk. Written facts throughout
Yeah.
the nation. It's
Night talk. Yeah. Yeah.
It's night talk.
Hey, 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 hey.
It's night talk.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
It's
Night talk. I said, hey, hey, hey.
It's
Night
night
talk.
talk.
Yeah.
It's
Night
night
talk.
talk.
Yep, yep, yep.
It's
It's night
talk.
talk.
Conversation for
Hey.
your elevation.
Yep.
Night
Talk.
talk. Written facts throughout
Yep.
the nation. It's
Night
night
talk.
talk. Time
Hey,
to blow
hey,
your
hey.
mind.
It's night talk.
It's
Yep.
one of a kind.
Yep.
It's
It's night talk.
Conversation
Hey,
for your
hey,
elevation.
hey. Night talk.
Written facts throughout the nation.
Yep.
It's
Night talk. Yep, yep, yep.
It's
night
talk.
talk. I said, yep, yep, yep.
It's
Night talk. I
Conversation
said, yep,
for
yep,
your
yep.
elevation.
Hey. Night talk.
Written facts throughout
Yep.
the nation.
Yep.
It's all about the family.
Yep. Hey.
It's all about the friends.
Yep. Yep, yep.
It's all about the ones
Yep, 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 yep.
who've
Hey.
been there to the
I
end.
said, hey, hey, hey.
Que pasa? Can I say what I say?
What's happening?
Ah,
Hey.
ah,
Woo.
ah.
Woo.
Que pasa? Can I say what I say?
What's happening? Yeah.
Ah,
Hey. Hey.
And we talking about night talk. It's time to
Blow your mind.
It's
Night talk.
It's one
On your mind. It's night talk. Hey.
Conversation for your
Yep.
elevation.
Night talk.
Written facts
Throughout the nation.
Peace.
Peace.
And we out.
Out.
Night talk.
Woo.